Hey traders, this is Jeff from zentrader.ca, and I want to talk about today from the standpoint of my timing signal. Uh, Today was one of those days where I sent out an alert to those of you who are on my free newsletter to go to the sidelines. And I did that for a couple different reasons. I'm getting some mixed signals on some charts that I look at. And I actually traded a couple stocks from the long side today that produced gains. And when I looked at what the market did yesterday and I looked at how it followed through today, I came to the conclusion intraday that to take the positions that I had, QID and SPY off. I sent the email out. And having looked at some of the charts again, and I made this decision. This decision like in the last 30 minutes of the trading day. I ended up putting half position on DIA back on the short side, because I think what I should have done was just taken half of my positions off, because this market is really tricky right now. I think there are some things that are positive. Earnings, companies seem to be responding to earnings, but I don't have I didn't technically have maybe what I thought was as strong as an exit signal as I thought. And so my dilemma is I try to provide the best information to you guys at no cost. And I have to be careful not to let the information that I provide you, or after I do, affect my trading in any way. Like, my trading will always come first. You all are responsible for your own trading. As I said, I try to provide a service that helps to keep you on the right side of the trade, and it's inevitable that there are going to be certain times in the market where it's very difficult to do that, because yesterday's it was Apple that threw a wild card into the market. So I make no excuses for my timing signal, and I don't feel like I have to justify what I do. I mean, in the past, I've got emails, quite rude emails, I might add, and I don't really tolerate that. I just remove them from my list once somebody does something like that, because I don't want any negativity in my trading or just in my life in general. So, with that being said, I think we're in a very tricky position, and that the best way to move forward is just to trade smaller position sizes until we get a more definitive resolution to what looks to be just simple back testing. If you just look at this chart of the of the NASDAQ, we came right, we went above this little resistance area. The RSI peaked above 70, but just barely. I mean, this is not strength yet. This is strength. Same thing with the Dow is a little bit stronger. The Dow in general, I mean, is just a stone's throw from breaking above last month's high. And I didn't do anything with my TSX short. That I just held on to. So to recap, what I did was I ended up closing out of my shorts, taking some losses, but luckily this trade, when I added here and I trimmed here, that helped offset some of my losses. The longs that I took today on Hershey and ALGN, I was in and out today for smallish gains. That helped. And then I basically went back in and entered another short position at a reduced position size on DIA, because we still could see some selling pressure on the markets, and we'll just have to watch them and see what happens tomorrow.